Hi Capricorns, this is going to be your love reading for October of 2018. How are all my Cappies doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Same thing I usually do, pulling a few cards on one side, a few cards on the other side. One side is you, the other is the other person you're dealing with or will be dealing with if you're not dealing with anyone currently at the moment. What else? What was I going to say right now? Oh, if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is a piece of Pisces. I post there pretty frequently, and sometimes I do like daily card readings and random memes and stuff. And so please don't take everything I post seriously too, you guys. Like, I feel like sometimes people are like, what's wrong? Or like, oh my gosh, this is like, sometimes it's just for fun. It's not so serious, all right? And I know you guys are kind of serious people, so just thought I'd throw that out there. Alright, so for Capricorns, what is your energy for October? What do you guys have in store for love? Do you guys like Halloween? I'm so excited. I love Halloween. I don't know, I love fall. I just think it's so fun. I want to like go to Universal Horror Nights or Not Scary Farm or one of those places. If you're in California, you know what I'm talking about. Or like go to like a haunted place. I've always wanted to do that, like not like a like Halloween themed haunted like place with like where they hired people to scare you, but like an actual like abandoned haunted house or something. I just find that really fascinating, or maybe I'm just weird like that. But the thing is, no one is down to do it with me. Like even like my brother, he's scared he doesn't like scary movies or anything scary. The guy I'm dating, a Capricorn, he doesn't like scary movies, doesn't like anything scary. He's like, oh, it's so demonic, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wow, I'm like a bigger man than all these guys around me. Just kidding, but I'm just like, why is no one down? But actually my Scorpio coworker, she's down. So, you know, us water signs, we like to go into deep mysticism and explore the unknown. We're just all into that, you know? Alright, so for today, I kind of want to pull I forget what this deck is called. I think it's like Animal Spirit Guide or something. I never use these, but I do use them for like personal readings sometimes. I just like them. I think they're fun. I want to pull one for you just to see. I feel like we might get a little insight, a little message before I actually go into your reading. For Capricorn. Love, love, love October. Or advice, something. Okay, so you guys got the board, aka pig. Here it is. Hakuna Matata. Pumbaa and Timon, that's what I thought of when I saw this. So it says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. I feel like that's so you guys, like just go on in your problems with confidence, which I feel like you probably already do, but I guess this is probably just a reminder for you to keep doing that. And on those mornings, those days that you don't want to, you're just like, ugh, like being in a pessimistic mood, snap out of it. Catch yourself and be like, no, I can handle this. I am gonna be successful. I will be victorious in anything I do. And or you know, in all aspects, even if in love, if you want to go talk to someone or you're having a fight with them, just go into it. Just be like, hey, what's going on, this and this and this, and bring out your little list of points that bother you or whatever, what they did. You're like, actually Thursday at 3:05 p.m. you did not call me when you said that you would call me. You were 5 minutes late. I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean, okay? Alright, so, oh yeah, also, when I was pre-shuffling earlier, we had a jumping card of the Romance Angels card, and it was healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, we have a message of healing, and maybe some of you may be having some family issues, possibly, or even with close friends that are kind of like your family. A lot of forgiveness here is needed, either probably on your end or their end, or on both ends. So keep that in mind, okay? Alright, so let's get started here. Let's see. Okay, so for Capricorn, we have here the Four of Swords, and then the Ten of Swords, and then the Knight of Swords. Wow, so a lot of air energy here, okay? And I guess because we are in the Libra energy this month of October, this could be affecting you in some way. So you may be in your thoughts, in your mind, overthinking, overanalyzing a lot this month. You've probably been working really hard, maybe been overworked, taking on too many projects, overthinking about a person, a relationship you have with someone possibly as well, and you're just like, oh, I need a break. Like, wow, I could see some of you like at night probably just like overthinking or just not being able to sleep because you're thinking so much, so it's affecting your sleep and you're not getting enough sleep for some of you. So please make sure you're trying to get enough sleep and not thinking too much. What helps me is literally putting my phone on airplane mode, or I put it on like nighttime vision or whatever it's called, so it helps because you know the bright blue lights is really bad for when you're sleeping, so it kind of warms the tone down. That helps me. I also put on some like meditation music to help me sleep. That really helps. Maybe I'll link some below in the description for you. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. So I do feel some of you are having some trouble sleeping or need to rest, okay, and maybe not think so much about whatever you're thinking about, if this is a person, your work, family problems, friends problems, all that stuff. But I do see here it's coming to an end, okay? So the Ten of Swords, I know for most of you it looks kind of like a bad card, but I don't really see it like that in this moment. I see it more as it's an end, okay? This is 10, completion. So you are coming out of that, or will be coming out of that soon, of feeling like, oh my gosh, like, why do I have all this weight on my back, or feeling backstabbed, betrayed. Some of you may have been backstabbed or betrayed or lied to, or you feel like you were, or you're in your head about it, like you think that's gonna happen to you. And I'm feeling like some of you may be quick to react on something this month. So be careful not to get too lost in your head and your thoughts, where you act irrationally, which is you act out of character, which is not really what you would do, right? Be careful not to let your emotions and thoughts get the best of you, where you act before you actually think things through, okay? This could also, I'm also getting that you may be quick to send a message or call someone and be kind of angry, maybe. Like you may be like, blah, 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 like go off on them. Which I feel like it's not really you, like what you would do. So just be careful with that. I also feel someone's aggressive and angry about something. Some of you may be angry about something, and so you feel the need to act on it and tell someone off. So careful with any future arguments or fights you may have. You may say some hurtful things that you don't actually mean. So just be careful not to jump the gun too quick and just like throw it all out on the table, okay? But because it's weird, because I feel that's unlike you. So because you're acting in this way or being tempted to act this way, I feel it's something that's really bothering you. It's something that really affects you, that boils your water inside, and this is why it's causing you to act this way, because you usually don't. But we'll look into it a little bit more. So on the other end here, we have 8 of Swords. So the person you're dealing with they are also not feeling the best. They're in their head and their thoughts, feeling tied down, feeling bounded, okay, just like the picture shows. Again, the air energy. And I feel like this person maybe be going through some kind of mental instability. Maybe they're going through some depression or going through something difficult in their life where it's causing them to have blindfolds, not see what's in front of them. Or maybe this is just arguments and problems between you and the other person, so this is affecting them as well. And then we have here the Emperor. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aries individual. Maybe they have the Aries moon, rising, Venus somewhere in their chart. But if not, just the energy. And I feel like maybe you feel that this person wants to have control, like they want to be the boss, they want to be right, and that frustrates you because you like to be in control. Maybe you're the more dominant one in the relationship usually, but this person shows a lot of strength and like might, and it frustrates you. But I'm honestly getting a high vibrational Emperor, someone who is just really confident in themselves and they know their self-worth, and which is kind of contradicting this energy, right? So this person comes out of that energy of feeling bounded and tied down. And again, this could be you, so it could be whichever side. But they come out of it feeling like, you know what? No, I'm okay. Like we can overcome this. We can get over this. And then 4. Wow, a lot of 4s here being repeated. So a lot of this has to do with the stability. Maybe there's some instability between you guys or in the relationship, and so 4 is really being highlighted here. Again, here 4 of Cups. So you could also be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they are not making a move. Maybe you are frustrated because you are offering a truce, or you're trying to get them to open up, get them to say something. You're like, hello, can you talk? And they're not budging. They're just like, nope, you pissed me off. You're getting the silent treatment. Typical water sign, right? And they're just like, nope. They're being really stubborn, actually. So that could be why you are also just like, oh, you know, and be tempted to kind of maybe curse them out, tell them off, or just come on strong and be like, what is your issue? I feel like they get under your skin. I think the person you're dealing with really knows how to get under your skin, whereas it's not really easy for people to get under your skin. I feel like you're usually someone who's very cool, calm, collected, and like nothing really affects you. You're just like, okay. But I think this person actually really brings out a different side of you at times. But it's because you're connected. You guys both really care and love each other. Or just have like a really deep connection. That's why you're able to affect each other's energies like this, right? Let's see here. Could also just be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. An Aries, and maybe water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But again, don't get too fixed on the signs because this could just be the energies. Because I know sometimes people are like, oh, well, you didn't mention this sign. Can it be this sign? Yes, it could be. If this is resonating with you, then this is probably, the message is probably for you. I don't want you to focus too much like, oh, she didn't say this sign. That's his sign, you know? Like, we don't need to focus on that. Why is Capricorn upset? Why is the person you're dealing with upset? Okay, so on your end, we got strength. And like you saw me, I was asking, why is Capricorn upset? And we got here strength. So you could also be dealing with a Leo. But what I feel here is that you are upset because you're having to be strong or you feel that they are being too strong and they're not showing their vulnerability like they did in the beginning, or like you would want them to. I think you're both being really stubborn, possibly. And oh, actually, okay, you see on this card, you see how she's able to tame the lion, the beast. You're upset because this person has a lot of power over you. They're able to make you weak, and you don't like that. You hate that feeling. Like, they have a lot of power over you, and they are able to make you so upset and react in ways that no one else is able to do so, and that makes you upset. You're just like, oh my gosh, like, it really frustrates you, okay? And I think also you're upset because maybe they didn't actually do anything wrong, but you guys just get in little mini fights about nonsense, and it turns into something big, and then one person's being dramatic, the other person's trying to be logical about it. You know, it just turns into a big thing, and just like, why are we even fighting over this? Like, it's not even a big deal. So I just think you're really frustrated about it. And again, with 8, it's like you feel like it puts a pause on the growth and the expansion of the bond of the relationship between the two of you. And then the other person you're dealing with, why are they upset? 10 of Wands. So they feel like they have a lot of burden. They feel like they have a lot of work and they're doing too much, and maybe they have other issues that they're dealing with. Like I said earlier with the family issues, they might have family personal issues that they're dealing with that doesn't have anything to do with you. I could see that. Or they feel like both people aren't putting in enough work, maybe. But because here we had 10 of Swords on your end, and now we have 10 on their end, so 10 being repeated again, you guys both feel a lot of weight on your shoulder, on your back. Like, you both are just like, one is really in their, like, just very in their head and overanalyzing, the other is just feeling so angry and or has a lot of passion, just like, oh, it's like this combination of air and fire, you know, like air and fire together, that's a mess, you know. When there's a huge fire and there's a wind blowing, it'll make the fires even bigger, like it'll spread like wildfire, right? So it's not a good combination. I feel both of you maybe being stubborn, being a little bit dramatic. So I guess my advice would just be to, you know, keep it cool, keep it calm. Let's not get let our emotions and thoughts take over and say things that we don't mean. I feel the need to tell you that. I need to pull another card. Advice for Capricorn. Honestly, I mean, it could be something more serious, but I feel like a lot of you probably just having really minuscule, like, fighting over dumb things that are maybe not a big deal. Could also be because I think we had Venus going retrograde, or is it, yeah, in this month or when? I'll have to double check, but it could be really affecting you guys. I do really feel like you're dealing with someone who probably has an Aries moon, or maybe Aries rising, Aries Venus, because I feel like this person very, like, feisty and very passionate, like very, what they feel, like they feel strongly, and like there's no budging. Let's see, advice for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, so you got 2 of Wands. So I guess keep your cool, stand still, just wait for the waves to calm down. Focus on each other, focus on the partnership, and go back to the beginning of just you two together. and why you feel the passion and why you feel love for each other. Go back to that. Go back to the basics. That's what I'm getting. And don't let little things become so big and make a big deal and cause, you know, prevent you guys from moving forward and just enjoying life and being happy. I feel like this month you may have little fights or have little things irritating you, or the other person may irritate you, you may irritate them. So just please keep that in mind and be careful with how you speak to them, how you guys are communicating with each other. I feel like there may be some like feisty little nasty exchanges, so just be careful with that and don't get too stuck in your head. I think you're dealing with someone who may be the type of person who will act before they speak and then be like, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Like, they just a little bit, you know, maybe a little bit ditzy at times. What else? Okay, so we got here the Six of Pentacles, right? So Libra energy, balance. So, you know, make sure to balance the scales. Let's not get too crazy. Don't let the other person get too crazy. If they're dealing with someone who's kind of crazy, you know, just keep it cool. Had the Fool card here come out. So there will be new beginnings. I think you're having new beginnings. You're starting new beginnings with someone, and probably someone that's a little bit different than your usual type or the usual person you deal with. But I feel like you know it. Like, you know they're kind of different and maybe they're kind of dramatic or crazy or something, but you're still dealing with them. So love is there, right? So alright, Capricorn, so that was your love reading for October of 2018. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If it did resonate with you, let me know in the comments what your situation is, or if you just want to say hi, what's up. If it didn't resonate, and again, this is general, so it won't resonate with like every single person. And if you have any questions or want a personal reading, all my information is in the box below. I do 1 or 2 questions via email or phone readings. Alright, so I will see you guys next time, and take care. Love you. Bye.